What's up, guys? Logan's Farm here.
What's happening, family?
Happy Sunday.
Happy, beautiful Sunday. It's about, what? It's about 70 degrees today. Beautiful. Sun's out. The guns is out. We out on the farm, baby.
We out on the farm.
Here comes Constance in the back. I got some snacks for her.
She's feeling like Big Mama right now. She's pregnant.
Yup, here comes Kobe too. So they really like these cubes that I give them. The berry flavor.
One fell on the floor. So, want one? Kobe ate out of my hand first.
Yeah. So we got a running beef around here, literally beef, because I work with the cows a lot, but Kobe wouldn't let me touch him, pet him, or do anything with him, but he ate from Michelle first, her hand first, so I'm still jealous, and me and Kobe still got beef.
Well, he could just tell that I had a nurturing spirit, and, you know, he just felt more comfortable with me, so that's right. But now he lets you feed him.
So, this is some of their, I don't know if you can see these, but right there, cute. They smell good. They smell like fruit, and they absolutely love them.
They really do. So Constance is due in June.
Yeah, so she's got a calf, and she'll be calving in June. Her bag just dropped, so
That was called calving?
Calving is when they actually have the baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we should have a baby calf. Who she's bred with,
Better grab a piece of your hair, boy.
who Constance is bred with, they should have an amazing calf. So
Yeah.
this is Kobe. They're not bred together. I don't think Kobe's a year yet. But Kobe's our bull. And eventually he will breed with Constance.
Hopefully, we're hoping that she has a girl, right?
Yeah, I'm hoping that we'll have a heifer.
So then that we can keep her and then hopefully be able to breed with both of them with him.
Look at her.
Look at her.
She's like, boy, get out of the way.
So we're just out here enjoying our Sunday. Enjoying the Sunday. The kids are out here enjoying the castle that our neighbors brought over, gave us. Hey, girls. What y'all doing? Get up there then.
Look at me, Mommy.
Hey.
Mommy.
You having fun?
Mommy. I can do this.
Be careful. Don't fall. I see. Be careful, Nessa. And our goats. So this is Mocha. Hold on. Let's see. This is Mocha. Is the white one Patty or Steph? Solo named our goats. Well, Solo named Patty and Steph. And then Mocha came with the name Mocha already. You said the white one is Steph? This is Steph, and this is Patty. And these are our newest boy goats. Both of them are boys. And then Mocha, oh, here she go. Mocha is a girl goat. And are getting used to having farm animals. Here's Bella and Brody. Bella, it's a dog's world. And Brody. And then back to Constance and Kobe. How you like the farm life?
I absolutely love it. It is a dream. It was a goal, and I always wanted land. I've always loved animals. Cool story is, if I wasn't going to go play professional football, I was going to be a veterinarian. I've always loved animals. All animals. Frogs, turtles. My first animals were turtles. Then it went from turtles to frogs to now cows. We got chickens. We got about 30 chickens.
Oh, yeah, I didn't say
4 dogs, 3 goats, 2 cows. Not just cows. Texas Longhorns, baby. First time I seen a Texas Longhorn, I was like, man, I'm getting one of those.
It almost didn't look real. When we was at the zoo in Texas with Jocelyn and Bub, it did not look real at all.
Yep. So I've always wanted Longhorns. And I seen a Longhorn shoulder mount when we went to Aspen on a business trip.
Oh.
And the head mount cost $15,000. And I was like, that's crazy. And then it's just crazy how things come full circle. So I met a guy who I bought one of my German Shepherds from, and he bred beautiful ones.
Really pretty.
He shows them, puts them in shows, and he gave me a great deal on these 2, and she's got a calf already. So here we are. I'm still learning a lot. So if anybody has any tips on raising Longhorns, feel free to put it in the comments. Eventually, I want to run about 15 to 20 Longhorns on the back of our property.
So this is just like an introductory to the future. I told the channel that you named Patty and Steph. So what was your inspiration?
That they're the goats.
That they're the GOATs
They're the greatest of all time.
in basketball and football?
Yep.
So you wanted to name our GOATs Patty and Steph. Okay, I see what you're doing there. Miss Lee, no teeth, boy. So how do you like living on a farm?
Good.
You do?
I don't like all the bugs in the house, but I like living here.
That's great. That's real great.
Yep.
Happy Sunday. I'm gonna go feed the Longhorns. Happy Sunday.
Next question.
What animals do we have on the farm? So on the farm we have 4 dogs. We have 2 German Shepherds, 2 Maltese, 2 cats, 2 barn cats.
Barn cats.
They were supposed to be barn cats. We bought them and put them in the barn for a week or 2, fed them thinking that they was gonna stay in the barn. Every day these cats is in our windows by the house. Michelle won't let them in the house.
I don't do cat dandruff.
But so we got 2 supposedly barn cats.
But they're very friendly cats. So we got 4 dogs, 2 barn cats, and we got 3 goats.
What's the name of the goats?
2.
No, it's
Solo,
not.
what's the name of the goats?
Patty, Steph, and Mocha.
Say it again in the camera.
Patty, Steph, and Mocha.
Yep. Patty, Steph, and Mocha. So 3 goats. And we have around 30 chickens.
And we got that goat.
And we have 2 Longhorns. We have Constance. She's an all-black Longhorn, and she actually has a calf and should be calving in June. And then we have Kobe, who is our bull. He's a red brindle, really pretty. He's not a year yet. He's young. So those are all the animals. You could probably hear some of the goats now. And we got 4 kids, so throw them in there.
So they're my 4. Goodbye. No, Vanessa. So that's the animals that we have. Out of all of the animals, which one is your favorite?
Definitely the Longhorns. Easy.
Over Briscoe?
I love Briscoe, but
You're not loyal. Briscoe been your ride or die for 8 years.
he is.
And you gonna pick the Longhorns
He's still
over?
my ride or die, but Longhorns are.
Solo, go help your
You just
sister.
don't go down the road and pick up a Longhorn. Like, it's
I ain't even gonna
different.
lie. I like the Longhorns too. They my favorite.
And it's something I don't know. I've always known everything about dogs, like how to raise a dog, train a dog. So it's a whole new learning curve and excitement to learn how to manage and take care of cattle, goats.
And they're so docile. That's what I love, which is the next question. What do you love about your animal, your favorite animal? And I will have to say, I did not know Texas Longhorns were so chill.
Yeah.
And very loving.
They look very intimidating, but out of
Briscoe.
majority of the cattle breeds, they're one of the most docile breeds of cattle. So we really like that, especially with having kids.
Yes.
Because they do got some big horns on, big sharp horns.
And they're really good. But we've heard a lot of stories about other cattle that are really rough. And even,
I got a buddy, a friend of mine,
I was going to say, pin them down.
and he owns regular, I think Angus beef cattle. And he talks about how his daughter was
Briscoe.
flipped over a fence by one of them. And he was pinned down by another one. So far we ain't had nothing like that, and hopefully we never do.
Prayerfully, because they going to go to freezer camp if they start acting up. Got my gun ready. No, I'm just kidding. But, so that's good. So that's one of the great things that you love about the farm. What is something that you didn't expect to be on the farm, but now you're like, this is one of my favorite things about it?
I would say the people. I would say moving out, moving on the farm, I thought people would be more standoffish or but or just moving to a different place. You just
Yeah.
never know how your new neighbors are going to be.
Yeah.
So that was something I was worried about. But our neighbors they're cool. Our
Mm-hmm.
old neighbors were amazing, and our new neighbors are amazing too. So I thank God for that, because
Yeah.
I heard some horror stories
Facts.
from other people about their neighbors. So
I think one of mine things that I just didn't expect it to be so peaceful. Because when you think about living in a farm or the country, you think of peace, but I don't really think you really understand until you actually live in it. And you come outside and it's very quiet. Oh my goodness. And you could literally just sit out here and you don't see nobody, you don't hear nobody.
all you hear is birds. You
And
hear
like
birds during
nature.
the day, and you hear frogs at night. And the sunsets out here are absolutely
I was saying what I like.
incredible.
And then you went back to the sunset. You should have said the sunsets first.
Sunset, and then at night, like you can see the stars so clear, like so
Yes.
many more stars
Yes.
without the light pollution of just like being in a city or somewhere with a bunch of lights.
So
and,
the sunset too for you.
and one of my favorite things is nature is how I feel God speaks to me and I connect. So just being outside, no matter what it is, if I'm cutting grass, feeding the animals.
Solo.
I like the other day we were just out here having a picnic, sitting in
With the family.
with the family. So
It's been great moments. Yep. So what is something that you do not like? What is something that you was like,
Briscoe,
Ava, she gonna find a new home. Rehoming fee. I'll tell you something I don't like. Something I don't like is it's limited shopping out here. I'm on a budget out here. There's not a lot of shopping. The only thing that's out here is Walmart and Tractor Supply.
family.
No. Dollar General, Tractor Supply, and Walmart. Them are the only 3 places within 10 minutes. So if you're gonna go shopping, it has to be planned. It has to be strategic. It has to be on your way home before you get here, because if not, you're gonna be on a budget.
That's good for you though. That's really good.
I ain't asked for all that.
That's really good.
No, I just be having
I'm
my
sure the
boxes.
men can relate, fellas. It's really good. It's
No.
really
What's something that you don't like? Or
something I don't like. Only thing I don't like is I'm in a funny stage now where I don't have all my systems down with managing the farm yet. So that's frustrating because I see it in my head and I'm working towards it, but it's not done yet. So I still gotta, for example, right now with getting water to the cows, there's a spigot in the barn, but it's not connected. So I need to get that connected so their water can just be right there. But right now, I'm connecting hoses to their water tank, and they drink one cow can drink 15, 20 gallons of water a day.
crazy.
So this is almost like a every other day thing.
so you don't like the process?
No, I love the process, but that's
Just
the
kidding.
only thing. You think you're funny.
So you don't like the process or something?
No, I love the process.
Okay.
So what advice would you give to someone wanting to move to the country or buy land, buy a property that's got land? What would you say?
I would say you should absolutely do it, because if it's a desire of your heart to have land and to move to the country, if it's a desire to do that, then you should absolutely listen to it, and you should start, looking on realtor.com or looking at different properties, put it in your filter and do it. Just do it, because ain't no time to waste with it. And if it's a desire of your heart, then just like how we feel now, it feels like it just feels right. So
There's not a day that I pull up in the driveway, I get the same wow effect every time I pull up on my land. And I believe you'll feel the same way. Once you set a goal and you really go after it and you accomplish it, you'll be so happy, and nobody can ever take that away from you.
yeah, so I say you should do it. You should definitely do it. You should definitely do it.
What I would say is to shop around, but don't settle.
Facts.
Don't settle just because you see something. Make sure it's something that you really love.
And then too, be practical too, because there was a lot of, we seen shoot, we almost was under contract for 3 other different houses.
Yeah.
One of them, well, whatever. We was under contract for 3 of them, but things didn't work out with the other 3. But we went to the house showings. We viewed it. We pictured ourselves like how we would be driving here, driving back. We even pictured our kids driving there, driving back,
When
and
they
just
got
really
older.
like thought about it as if we lived there, and made sure that it fit our family. So, you know, go see the houses, but that doesn't mean you have to commit. And then if you do look into it and it don't work out, that might mean it's just not the property for you. And then it's another one that's perfect for you.
Yeah, and don't think just because, oh, there's nothing available now, that it won't be. It will be. It's just a matter of time and season. So,
Yeah, because it took us, I mean, we literally looked for a whole year.
Yeah.
And we
literally closed at the end of a year. So we've been looking
December
all day.
31st.
Yeah, we've been looking all year, and finally the right property came at the end of the year.
Yep.
You know, so I would say that don't settle. Know what you're looking for. You know, pray about it. Because the crazy thing is, like, God had given me a vision, and I sketched out what this property looked like. And I mean, y'all, we have to add it to the video. Like,
Yeah, we
it's
should.
almost verbatim
We'll add it.
of what this property looks like. Like the land cleared out on the front of the property, trees on the back of the property,
A
a
pond.
pond on the back of the property, a barn. Like, it's crazy. So don't settle.
And then Solo confirmed it. So when we did find this property, no.
Before
We
we
hadn't
found
found it yet. And Solo had came home and drawed a picture of this house and shaded everything in black. And we was like, what is this? No. We was just like, oh, that's nice or whatever. It's nice. But then maybe like a week later, we came upon
Well,
this
I
house.
asked them. I was like, because it was just weird. It was really weird that, because most kids, they draw something and
It's stick.
it's
like a stick,
but
yeah.
they don't shade in the house, like the whole house. And he had drew this house, and there's an attached barn. And
We'll add a picture in here too.
yeah, and he shaded in the house. I mean, the whole house, not the window, not the roof. Like, the whole house was black, and the whole barn was black. And I was like, why'd you do that? He was like, it's black. I was like, oh, okay, you know, not thinking nothing of it. And then, like,
Within a week.
yeah.
It was like within a week.
Yeah.
We had came upon this house as soon as it had posted. Literally, it was like 2 hours when we seen it. We had the alerts on, posted it, and we went to see it the very next day. And we was like, where's that paper at? This is our house. Where's that paper at? So we came and seen it. Everything felt right. We was like, yes, it has everything that we wanted. But then we wanted to put in an offer. I think it was on a Wednesday or Thursday. And they said that they weren't accepting any offers because that weekend they had like 26 showings on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So they wasn't going to answer nobody until Monday morning, right? Look at God. That whole weekend is stormed.
yep.
It stormed the whole weekend. So they said they didn't have like as many showings or whatever as what they had expected, and they accepted our offer.
Boom.
Drops mic.
Mommy,
So don't settle.
said don't leave.
Okay. So if you're thinking about moving to a farm or buying land, what would you say?
What?
If somebody's thinking about like moving to a farm or buying land, what would you tell them?
I'll tell them get some animals. 'Cause that's what they need.
Get some animals. What I would say as well, if you are planning to get animals, start learning about them before you get them. So if it's something you're planning to do, like you want to get chickens, start learning about them now. So that when you do get your property or do get your land or...
India, give Vanessa a drink of water, please.
Make sure, look, guys.
Mahomes.
And make sure Patty eat.
Patty.
Patty Mahomes. Here come Mocha.
And Tuesday, we've been feeding her some milk too. So she's like, I know the milk is here. Let me go see. guess I could put the milk in that. Okay, put that back.
Is that your second Gatorade?
No, it's my first.
Don't get no more.
You're right.
What did I?
Daddy, look.
Is it gone?
Not yet.
Do they only get one bottle of milk a day?
Yep.
That's it?
Yep.
They get a couple. God bless Logan's Farms. Have a great day.